That's it. Partnerships with power. With Rockstar Partnerships. You want to bring that up? Because you're going to talk to the front of it. There you go. You can slide it closer if you want. Yeah, there you go. There's a microphone front of it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. I'm your host, Mike Kinney. I appreciate you being here with me. We're coming to you live from The Choice, 105.3. That's where we are. It is Faith and Love Church here on Belt Boulevard. I'm in the studio today. So you can follow me on the Mic with Mike on ESPN Richmond 106.1, 5 to 7 a.m. That's where we are. That's part of the Mike King Radio Network, as well as on The Choice, 105.3. We're here 2 to 2:30 on Fridays, but my friends are here 2 to 3 every day. So we're here. Today, I'm joined in studio by two radio. These are friends of the program. They're back again. So we got my man Dease Moore here. Dease, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mike.
All righty. Dease Moore, tell us a little bit about you, what you do.
Sure. My name is Dease Moore.
He got the radio voice too.
Yeah,
how you doing?
I'm an entrepreneur, philanthropist, specialized in working with kids in the nonprofit space, and we just try to do what we can to make their lives better.
All righty. In the studio with me, people who've been rocking with me for a while, they'll know this name. He is a sponsor of the program. He's been with me for a long time. He is Tom Chaudhry, the credit card guy. Tom Chaudhry, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Welcome to The Choice, man. You made it down here. Appreciate that. So everybody who knows Tom Chaudhry, he is the business advocate. So Tom, tell them who you are really quickly.
Thank you, Mike. I'm Tom Chaudhry, the credit card guy with Beyond, and we're a payments company, and I'm a business advocate. So in my role as a business advocate, I meet with business owners that are at different levels of their business and introduce them to people that can help them get to the next level.
One of Mike with Mike, Tom Chaudhry, Dease Moore here. So both of these folks, so Tom Chaudhry is a program on ESPN with me as part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network, and it is called the Tenacious Top of Mind Topic Tuesday. And Tom Chaudhry, what day would that happen on?
It happens on Tuesday.
There you go. That man is sharp right there. And I've been able to get that named out after a year. So let's talk a little bit
I'm
about.
proud of you.
I know. You should be, man. That's a feat. That the Tenacious Top of Mind Topic Tuesday. What type of information do you give out then to business owners and to people who are listening?
It's the kind of information where tenacity is a requirement to be an entrepreneur or a business owner. There are times when you get knocked down or you just feel defeated, and you have to have faith, you have to have that intestinal fortitude and tenacity to push past that. And that becomes a success story that you can share with someone else. So there may be a person who is going through what they feel like is the end. They don't know where to turn. How are they ever going to get through that? And it's not how you get through it, it's who. Who do you have to become to make it through that? Or who do you have to be introduced to that can help you get through that? We're all, we all need to help each other.
There you go, On the Mic with Mike. That's Tom Chaudhry, sponsor of On the Mic with Mike. We go back a long way. Up next, we have from, at the bottom of the hour, our girl, Steph B with the Hustlers Hive. That's business done right. It's done in a different way. So make sure you stay tuned for her. Up next, we have my man, Dease Moore. I know him from the technical space of, the STEM camps, helping young kids get an understanding and the importance of STEM. He's coming to ESPN tour. He's coming there with the program talking about how we can have a positive impact on kids' lives. So talk a little bit about what you do and what you're offering out there for parents and grandparents who have kids who possibly want to have, something, a light to give them to understand some new opportunities that are out there.
So first of all, shout out to Mike for letting us join you on ESPN.
Yeah, man, that's the place to be.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? We're here at The Choice. We reach a different audience here. And it's a family operation here. Shout out to the Foot family. Minister Tiger's he's on the wheels of steel. He's the one who makes this thing happen. We're just here as, window dressing.
I got you. So appreciate being here. I really do. Like you said, for us, we're targeting dealing with kids of color. I'll be honest with you. I've been in the IT game for over 30 years. And the problem that I saw for a very long time was I walk in these executive board meetings and there was nobody look like me in the room. And I made a decision, moved here from Maryland about 13 years ago, started connecting and plugging in with different colleges. And I realized I was like, there's nothing here. So I said, you know what, let me walk backwards. So I started going to the middle schools and high schools and started actually mentoring young men and women around understanding their value, their worth, but also teaching them how to play the business game and change technology. Technology is a very simple field if you understand who you are as a person. So what we do is we take the kids in, we do a series of different social activities, all the way down to career building, understanding again who they are, understanding their history, but also too we have different sessions that we're having. So we have a location at 1700 Blair Street, which is over in the Bird Park area. So we're doing after school programs starting probably not till December, maybe going into January. So we're looking to connect with anyone that has a child between 5th grade to senior in high school that needs math, tutoring, English, sciences. We also do weekend workshops. We're going to be in Chesterfield this weekend at the CTC Hope Clover Hill High School. So we're having connection sessions over there. We bring in kids and we just really sit them down and talk about life. We also do IT projects. So all of that gives them a little hands-on experience. So for us, we're really looking at targeting and plugging in any family, church community that's actually looking to give these young men and women an opportunity for a leg up.
And also, you got a big event coming up too, don't you?
Yeah, man. So
that's right. That's what we do here. We shout it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the Choice WQCN. If you'd like to talk to these gentlemen, give us a shout. If you have a kid or someone who's involved in, if you'd like them to get more involved in technology and using the power of it, we're also going to touch on the power of networking. Tom Childry is the ultimate guy who knows a guy. And there is a power in that. So tell us about your event, Dease.
Yeah, so next Thursday, 3:30 to 8 p.m., we're having a golf fundraiser, 9-hole mixer at the Highlands Country Club right there in Chesterfield. We're looking for people to come out. All the funds and proceeds that we gain go towards all of our programs. So we go towards our connection sessions, our summer programs, our workshops. So everybody has an opportunity to be able to donate, even if they don't play golf, come out, socialize. Mike just said network. We're looking to have some of the best and brightest come out and participate. If there's anyone out there right now that has a child that's never played golf and they're out of school after 3 o'clock, we got sponsorship spots already paid for them. All they got to do is show up. If you want to make a donation to the program, you can do it at www.themorelegacyfoundation.org. Just like it sounds, themorelegacyfoundation.org. You can go on and support us. But the event next week is going to be real cool. Even though it's supposed to rain a little bit, we can flip that into actually having a family good time, cookout, whatever we want to do with it. So we're looking forward to it.
One of Mike D is more here, the more legacy foundation.
Yeah, the family backs it though.
The family backs it, and that's something that you created for the legacy part that you had talked about. You wanted to leave a lasting impression.
Yeah. One day I woke up and this is how God works. No lie. I was driving down Woodpecker Road. I was telling Shawana and the girls yesterday. I told God I'm tired. I'm tired of I'm looking at young men my age die and they just have nothing left. And I wanted to submit something that would actually well beyond me, my children, society could benefit from. So the More Legacy Foundation was officially born in 2017. We're going into our 5th year next year. So we most definitely are excited about it, but it's submitted to be permanent.
There you go. That's what he does. Tom Childry, we always talk about our business shows. Let's talk a little bit about what you do, what you bring to businesses, as well as how you help nonprofits out there as well.
All right. So, we're all community. Communities are made up of people and everybody wants to chip in. Sometimes they don't know how. So suppose we had a program where any business could sign up, that if someone comes from a nonprofit, uses an app, because their apps are everywhere, and uses this app and spends $25, that business will donate $1 to that nonprofit. So that nonprofit can say to all of their donor base, hey, if you're going to go get a pizza, go here, because they're going to donate money back. And it makes it easy for that business to donate when they make money. Instead of sometimes, the nonprofit shows up can you give me a check, Mike King? Because nobody has more money than Mike.
And now say, ladies and gentlemen, why, I don't know why Tom Childry is in a church talking crazy. Don't be spreading vicious rumors. out here.
I'm just trying to speak that into your,
Make you in existence, okay?
Okay.
Just be
But-
careful though.
but if you if somebody comes into a business, say, hey, will you donate, $200 to the band boosters? And the business almost feels like, well, geez, I need to. So it gives them $200 and then they're wondering, does anybody from the band boosters even come here? This way, they'd be able to track, this nonprofit is sending their people to patronize my buy local business. And I'm going to donate money back to them.
There you go. Tom Childry here. As I always say, on the mic with Mike, we are at the Choice 105.3. That's where you find us. You also can follow us online as well. You got to go in and pay some bills. I always say the microphone ain't free. Plus, my grandkids need stuff. So we'll be back on the other side.
I've been speaking all that wealth. I've been speaking all that wealth to you for years. Man. I figured.
Let me hold something. Mike.
And see, and then, you almost got that divine message and you went to the casino, but then you didn't stay.
Hey, it was good.
I was like, he's working for you, but you.
I feel bad. All that smoking, man.
Know your worth.
We wasn't in the casino. I catch that thing and we was in there 5 minutes. I walked
Hey
in,
everybody,
we
this
went.
is Shawana Kingdom with
Right
the
on,
Open
man. We
Mic
did the
Network.
loop.
And I'm telling
I
every
was in there
listener
like this
right
'cause I
now
didn't
where
have a
to
mask
go for
on. I was
your
just
next
like this.
car or personal loan. And
Sir,
that's
are
at
you
the
here to rob
Virginia
us? No, I
State
just don't have a
University
mask.
Federal Credit Union, right beside Virginia State campus. Anyone that is VSU faculty, staff, alumni, and students, of course, are eligible. Virginia State University Federal Credit Union has the best interest rate in town. Make sure to visit 3401 Boise Street, South Chesterfield, Virginia, and make sure to visit today for any of your credit needs.
One more commercial,
Mhm.
60 seconds.
Hi,
Good
this
job,
is
Joey.
Dr. Danny with the
Y'all enjoying
Women's
it?
Business Center in Richmond, where we are located on the historic campus of Virginia Union University. The Women's Business Center has something in store for the entrepreneur. Whether you're aspiring, surviving, or thriving business owner, our team delivers the most comprehensive and reliable entrepreneurial resources. Join us when we have an opportunity to interview boss ladies who are bossing up all around the greater Richmond area. We'll talk to fire creatives who will share with us how they move to their own rhythm and their own beat. And we'll talk a little bit about how you can put some cash in your pocket on the different segments that are on our radio show, coming to you weekly on WQCN 105.3 The Choice.
How much time we got left?
About 5 minutes left. We'll put on the back end. So, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the mic with Mike here on WQCN, the Choice. Mike King, Tom Childry, DS Moore here with us. So Tom Childry is a radio personality. He's been with me as a show that's been on for a couple years now. He is on Tuesdays. You can catch him here with me 5 to 7 a.m. on Tuesdays. That the name of the program is the Tenacious Top of Mind Topic Tuesday. DS Moore, and his program is coming to ESPN. We will be coming to you probably in the next couple of weeks. We'll have more on that, talking about how he is impacting the lives of young folks. Both of these guys, and I always talk about networking and knowing people. These guys know people. Let's talk, gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about the power of not just networking for business, but in life as well. What you get from it and what you give to it. Diaz, we'll start with you.
Yeah, much is required, much is given. I mean, giving much is required. So networking is so critical because when I moved here from the DC area, it was strange because I was an outsider. You know what I mean? I realized immediately that you had to plug into certain circles and be led in a certain direction. So for me, networking is very critical. Teaching people the same thing. You have to be in a situation like if you need something, you got to know someone to be able to plug in. You can't be shy. You have to be able to go out there and be able to speak about what it is that you do, what's your platform, what's your agenda, and understanding what that is, and being able to, number one, bring value to a situation, to a relationship. And that's really the key thing, right? About bringing value to a relationship and networking. Like this man beside me, Mr. Tom Children. I mean, I met him years ago doing BNI, and certain things that he plugged into me, I still value to this day. So
We had that conversation.
the other day. Yeah. So it's real powerful in that sense. So networking becomes a critical component, because in the nonprofit space, especially, you've got to have partnership. You've got to have partnership. If you think you can do it all by yourself, even in anything, even down to just being whatever it is from a church perspective, well, ministry, it's about partnership, right? It's about getting people to believe in what you're doing and be able to buy into. So for us, networking is everything. And I had to learn, because I was not a good networker. I'll be the guy in the back of the room, like, I ain't talking to nobody. I don't want. But it was like, I was so closed, I had to learn to open up and really be able to trust to move forward. So it is most definitely opened up doors. This man, Mike King, has most definitely introduced me to some very powerful people, and also let me know my work. So I really appreciate it.
Tom Children, you are a guy who knows the guy, and you talk about the power of the chamber. Let's talk a little bit about the power of networking.
So the power of networking really comes down to what our parents taught us and what we learned in Sunday school, is you got to be nice to people, and people will be nice to you. And you if you're out trying to be a blessing before you're trying to get a blessing, you will have more blessings than you can handle. So as we go out, as Diaz mentioned, we met in BNI, but as we go out into the community, what value are we trying to give every day? What is the blessing you have, your skill, your talent? What are you trying to share and give to other people? That they take that in and they build on that, and then they give that back. So it's like in BNI, they talk about givers gain, where, it's not, if I give you, Mike, you owe me. There's no owing in life. Okay? There's giving and blessings, and you will be blessed. Okay? And so as you go out and network and you find organizations with like-minded people, like Diaz mentioned, he was having a hard time trusting people. The way that I was raised is I trust everybody till you give me a reason not to, because it made it easier for me, because I wanted that shortcut.
Yeah.
One of my like Tom Children, Diaz Moore, dropping nuggets of knowledge here. All right, so quickly, we're gonna have Mr. Tiger jump on. We're here in his house. Well, in his dad's house. But,
I got a key.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we like that, because you never know. So give a little history here. I used to work at CW Richmond, and the only thing I used to see was the Foot Family's TV shows coming on CW.
Yes, sir.
Who would have ever thought that I would be standing here doing a radio show here with this family? So you never know what life takes you to. I'm watching them on TV, and next thing you know, they're on the first family in gospel radio in Richmond. And now here, Mike King, Diaz Moore, Tom Children, we in the house.
We in the house.
We in the house. So, Pastor, let give us some idea what's happening here with you guys.
Again, shout out to you, Mike. And I'll tell you, we got some exclusive programs, Cheryl Underwood and Rashawn McDonald and Big Red and all the people, but I never got so much interest from people talking about the Mike King radio show when you came on earlier this year. People actually say, hey, Mike King is on you. I mean, people would say, Mike King, Mike King, Mike King. And I was like, man, this guy has brought more interest from a local standpoint, just being grassroots right here, than some of these national artists. So thank you. God bless you for being on Choice 105. It's your brother Tom, brother Diaz. Thank y'all for coming in. I enjoyed hearing the dialogue. We just had Flocktoberfest last weekend. It was crazy. We had hundreds of people out here. We had 3 parking lots full of cars, and Capital Area Health Network was here. Project Restore, shout out to our co-sponsors with also the Rough Riders, Reaching Beyond the Walls Ministry, New Direction Evangelistic Church, Mary Kay, everybody that came out. I'm missing somebody. Oh, Project Restore. I just say Project Restore. Tasha Sweets. That's what I was missing. Tasha Sweets. So it was a lot of great things that happened. As soon as we kicked off, we were preparing since 9 a.m. About 2:30, We got one song in, boom, the skies opened up. We had to bring everything indoors. Thank God for the facility, and people hung out and had a good time.
Awesome.
And we brought the concert inside and continued. We didn't wrap up till almost 7 o'clock. So it was a good time. Thank you for all who attended for Oktoberfest. Coming up on the schedule, we still got next month, our 13th anniversary. Just like you're saying, you've been here 13 years now. Our 13th anniversary as a ministry here, although we've had this location for 20 years. We're celebrating 13 years of the ministry in November. We also are in the Dominion Virginia Christmas Parade. We got that coming up in December. And we just found out that the world famous, today, we booked the world famous Gospel Soul Stirrers. If you don't know who they are,
But ask somebody.
man, they had a song, a singer that came out that group years ago by the name of Sam Cooke. Amen.
Oh,
Amen.
Amen.
He started that group, and that group is still alive and doing things today, and they're going to be here New Year's night celebrating with us. So to God be the glory, man. We're going to keep on blessing. We kicked off in 2017 as well. So happy 5th anniversary coming up to you guys. And thank you for the networking, man. Shout out to BNI, my BNI members, my former BNI members, my Toastmaster members. God bless all of them, man. You're rocking with the bless, y'all. Choice.
that's right. Then we're here at the choice. So we got to get ready to go because we got to make room for step B.
Yep.
The Brooklyn Betty with the business breakdown is coming up, and she's giving you business ways that, you know, most people don't get it, and she's able to explain it to you. Mike King, Dease More, how can people find you, man?
You can find us on IG at TMLF-INC17. You can reach us at themorelegacyfoundation.org, or you can hit us up at 804-447-6841. We're here for you.
Tom Childry.
Yes, sir. I can be reached at area code 804-503-VISA, which is 804-503-8472. Again, Tom Childry, the credit card guy, quick, easy collect. I'm gonna make it easier than you expect.
My man said Dease.
On the mic with Mike, every time I hear him say that, I'm like, man, I got to do something different.
That was divine intervention. Think about it. I'm in that business, and T-Mobile, give me that number.
Dease.
Tom Childry. All right, on the mic with Mike, we got to go. Tom Childry just dropped it. He dropped the mic on that, and he says it was divine intervention.
There you go.
That his phone number is Visa, and he's in the credit card business.
Can't make this
Go
stuff up.
figure,
You
man.
can't make it up. On the mic with Mike, folks. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Take care.